guys, it's your girl latesha-kharizma. Welcome back to my channel. To all my new KSQUAD members, hey girl, hey. Let's jump into this video. So we're back with another wig review. Today we're talking about the Outre Glueless 6x5 pre-cut lace closure wig, HHB loose body 26-inch. I have her in the color ginger brown, and this is going to be linked in the bottom description box below if you guys want to go ahead and purchase her. This video is being sponsored today by ALVINA. Shout out to y'all. But let's just go ahead and get into the stats, you guys. So this wig comes with 2 combs in the front, 1 in the back with your adjustable straps. This is going to be a 26-inch human hair blend unit. The style on her is going to be wavy, 100% human hair blend, 6x5 pre-cut HD lace closure wig, easy to melt natural edge, resize me cup, slide to size, big and small head girl friendly, all day wear, ear design curved for a pain-free fit. Glueless, comes with an adjustable elastic band. Okay, y'all, so what are we thinking? What are we thinking of Miss HHB loose body? First of all, love the color. It's been a while since I reviewed an Outre unit in ginger brown. It's been a while. Love this color. It really complements my skin tone. So let me go ahead and get into the judge, girl. So as far as the density on Miss Lady, it is not too thin, not too thick. I would say like right there in the middle. I do feel tracks going throughout the unit, especially back here at the nape, which is really strange because like when you put your fingers in like the tracks, it feels like matted a bit. I don't know, it just feels weird, especially back there at the nape. Now, as far as the texture on this is going to be a light silky yucky texture. Now remember, this is a human hair blend unit, so the texture is a bit better, I would say, than just your run-of-the-mill, you know, synthetic wig lace textures, right? But I mean, I thought it could have been a little bit thicker, but that's just me, girl. That's just me. So yeah, now let's go ahead and just get into the whole fit of the unit. This is gonna be small, medium, and large head girl friendly. I do have a smaller size peanut head, and it is fitting me snug. But I will say, the way that this wig is constructed is kind of rubbing me the wrong way, ma'am. Kind of rubbing me the wrong way. Yes, it has 2 combs in the front, but the elastic band is like literally right here. Like literally, like, can you guys see it? It's literally right there. And that's a no-no, because if you wanted to put this behind the ear, you cannot. It is like really hindering me from doing anything as far as putting it behind the ear. And it just feels like it's constructed weird. Like even when I put it on my head, it was a bit big. So of course I had to adjust the elastic wig band back there. But when you do that and you make the wig even smaller, I don't know what it does, but then you get like a hump back here, and then I had to make sure that my comb was adjusted back there. So the way that the wig is constructed is just very very off to me. It's not like your regular 2 comb in the front, 1 in the back with your adjustable strap. It seems like the combs are in the wrong place. I don't know, but it's just the wig is not constructed the way I'm used to, okay? And like I said, with this being right here, like on the sides here, you know, that just makes it harder for you to melt the unit down if you wanted to, even if it is glueless, and put it behind the ear. Now, being that this is a 6x5 lace closure wig, you know, we can go ahead and do a left, right part, middle part, half up, half down. But once again, depending on the style that you want, you got to be careful because of this right here, right? So I can appreciate that it is a 6x5, which is kind of saving the unit because you get to do different things. But the fact that they're pushing the all day wear ear design, I think that they're going to have to go back and redo that, because it's supposed to be comfortable, right? But it's just, it's not for me. It's not painful or anything, but it's just making it strange. Like it feels weird. Then it says here, resize me cap, slide to size. So yeah, you can resize the cap, but it's just, like I said, it fits, but that's just, you know, pet peeve, girl. Okay, so I want to get into the layers on Miss Lady. First of all, the waves on this is absolutely gorgeous. Love the waves. There aren't too many layers, but it's fine because since it is a frontal, you can position the wig where the layers that are in the unit can frame your face, right? So me flipping this to a left side part is fine because that layer right there, it can frame my face, especially the way that I have it styled. So it's not really a big deal. This is 26 inches long. It's coming right down to my waist area, so it is a longer unit, but not really bothering me because it is very, very lightweight. Definitely gonna say you can wear this all year round. It wouldn't even bother me to wear this in the Houston heat at all because it's very lightweight. It's not like weighing heavy on my head. That's going to be a plus as well. As far as tangling and shading is concerned, I did get a bit of shedding. I believe that's from cutting the lace. When I started brushing through, there was a lot of shedding going on there. As far as tangling, not right now. I mean, unit is super soft like butter, you know, going through my fingers. But obviously it's a 26-inch long unit. You're definitely going to get some tangles depending on how often you wear this wig, right? Because although it's a human hair blend, it's still synthetic. So we want to be careful with the length and time we wear our synthetic wigs. You know, if you do this every day, of course you're going to get shedding and tangling. So for my newcomers to the channel, just keep that in mind. If you're new and you're wearing a synthetic wig for the first time, even if it is a human hair blend, try not to wear it every day. And for the love of Beyonce, do not sleep in these units. And y'all know that I love me some body in the wig. You know I want to see some body and flow, okay? Now, I'm not going to say that it's bouncing all over the place, but I'm sure if I was outside and the wind was blowing, it definitely would be giving a little bit of body. But being that it is wavy and curly a little bit at the same time, and the curls are kind of like curling up by themselves, it, you know, certain parts of the unit looks like it's just like curled, right? So it's like, where are we going to get our body from? So it would behoove you to go through this with a vent brush just to continue giving it the body and the volume that it needs, okay? Because you're not going to get it if you're not constantly brushing the unit. The more you brush with a vent brush, it's going to give you that volume that you need, and that way it'll allow the unit to kind of move and flow with you, which is what it's doing right now. Because like I said, baby, don't give me a stiff wig. Don't give me stiff wigs. I cannot stand a stiff wig. So yeah, the body and the flow aspect of the unit, perfect. Let's go ahead and jump into the color story, you guys. Your 1B, your 2, blackberry, brown copper swirl. Then you have your DRFF2/hazelnut. Then you have your DRST/vampire red, ginger brown, which is where I'm wearing, and then sandy, blonde, and chocolate cocoa caramel. So you do have a really nice color story going on here. I think this will look nice in a natural color. The cocoa caramel, the color I'm wearing, I don't know about that vampire red or that blonde. The DRFF2 hazel, yeah, but I would really stick to natural colors with this. But once again, that's just me. I'm not you. So you can go ahead and get whatever color you desire. But, you know, look, I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger, girl. And also, dolls, this is a pre-cut unit, which is great because that way you do not have to wag with melting and all that jazz unless you absolutely want to. So it does come pre-cut. It is a very small amount of lace with a very small amount of baby hair. So you really don't even have to cut the lace if you want to because it's that small, but it depends on like head size, forehead size, all that good jazz. But I will say I love that they came out with a 6x5 pre-cut anything because you guys know I am minimalistic. The less I have to do, the better for me, girl. Y'all know I'm lazy, baby. If I can just wake up and slap that wig on my head, I'm good to go. So they're definitely going to get a gold star from me for making this a pre-cut unit. So let's just go ahead and jump into the install, dolls. While we're on the subject of pre-cut units, it was really easy for me to install this. I did cut the lace because I do have a small forehead and a small peanut head. So even though there was a minimal amount of lace, it still was going to show. So I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzing powder right up under the unit. Went ahead and cut that lace and the baby hair. Remember, this is glueless, but I did choose to melt it just a tiny bit, you guys, around the hairline area. You know, just took some liquid melting spray there with a little bit of my makeup brush, dabbed it along the hairline, you know, wrapped it up, took the wrap off, pretty much done, okay? And then once again, go over with your powder, whatever you have, to just go ahead and blend the lace into your skin color or whatnot. Now, I also went in with my MAC concealer in the parting area, went in with a little bit of a wax stick, once again in the parting area, took a hot comb, flattened that out a bit. Also went through her with my Herbal Essences mousse, just to give it even more volume. You do not have to do this. This is all optional, but this is what I chose to do with my unit. And then I brushed her with my vent brush, and I was pretty much done. Didn't really take too long in the mirror, maybe about 20 minutes, and I was out the door, you guys. Remember, keep in mind that the unit, if it does not fit you, you can always adjust the strap back there or the cap like it says to make sure that it fits, and that's going to buy you, it's going to cause a little bit more time for you to do that, just depending on your head size. But nonetheless, it still was an easy install. Am I going to say this is a beginner friendly unit? Probably intermediate. Wouldn't really go with the beginner friendly. I would have done beginner friendly if it was just pre-cut and didn't have all these, you know, bells and whistles as far as like resize me caps and slide the sides and all. If it didn't have all that, then yeah. But I'm going to say this is intermediate. You got to be a little bit skilled, ma'am, to get up into this unit. But yeah, the install, super easy. All right, you guys, so pros and cons. My favorite part of the video, dolls. So let's start with the cons, you guys. So yeah, the con, I'm going to definitely say, as far as the all day wear ear design Outre, I think you guys need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. Just kind of take some advice from us wig baes and really, you know, reconstruct that part, because like I said, it's with that strap there, it's just, you know, maybe it's because my head is small, but I see where you guys were going with it, and I love that, because you want it to be comfortable, but you also want it to be able to fit. And then as far as putting it behind the ear too, because it's just too thick here for me to really do anything with. So that's definitely going to be a con for me, definitely. But it's not a deal breaker. I mean, you can definitely hide it. It doesn't make the wig look bad or anything like that. So not too much of a deal breaker, but it's definitely going to be a con of mine. Okay, it's not that big of a deal, but you know, hey girl. Okay, as far as any other cons are concerned, wanted the unit to be a little bit thicker. It's a little bit too thin for me, especially back there at the nape. Also, this is a bit too long as well at 26 inches. Really could have went for maybe just 24. You know, 24 probably would have sat right here and gave it a little bit more volume, right? So that's going to be a con for me as well. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the pros, because for me the pros are going to outweigh the cons. Loving that it's a 6x5 pre-cut unit. Love, love, love that. That's definitely going to be the star, what's going to draw in people to buy this unit, especially, once again, ladies and gents that, once again, are like me, who like to be minimalistic, right? So that's going to be a pro right there, the 6x5 pre-cut. Love that about the unit. Love the style. I love the HHB loose body. The loose body looks so natural. It's absolutely gorgeous, you guys. And like I said, if it was just a little bit thicker, you know, just at the nape area, not up here, just a little bit thicker at the back there at the nape, yeah, you know, like it's all good. Like, and I love the layering, everything. So thank you, Outre, for, you know, incorporating the pre-cut and it being a 6x5 frontal, so we could do different styles with this unit, because that makes the unit that much more great. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and give this my charisma stamp of approval. You guys don't forget to head down to that link at the bottom. Go buy Miss Lady. That's pretty much it for my review. If you enjoyed my content, don't forget to subscribe to the KSQUAD. Also, hype my video. I've seen that button down below, and I'm like, what is a hype? I don't even know what that thing does, but if it says to do it, just do it, girl. Whatevs. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram at latesha-kharizma76 for more beauty and hair related content. See you guys in the next video. Stay beautiful and blessed as always. Bye.